Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the first half of the 5 little free libraries that I want to visit. But before we get into that, I did release my first video. Um, it was alright. I don't know. It sounded awkward in the beginning. I did manage to edit things better than I thought I would be able to do. The sound quality was better than I thought. I really thought there was going to be a lot of issues between volume of my voice and the volume of the cars going by, but otherwise I didn't think it was too bad. But it's the first video. What am I going to do? But I did release my first video, and I did want to, as cheesy as this sounds and as silly as it is, I wanted to thank 2 of my subs. We have Lady Jane Books. I believe she was actually my first sub. If not, then it was David's book review. So those are my 2 first subs. And I know it sounds silly to think that that's a big deal, but I have not mentioned this channel to family members or friends, so I'm not loading this thing up with a bunch of watches or views, I should say, sorry, and subscribers with a bunch of people that I know. Kind of just want to see how this thing takes off before I even mention it to anybody. Because if the thing's a complete failure or flop, or I just don't want to do it, nobody needs to know, right? But anyway, I just wanted to give a little shout out to those 2 booktubers and to say thank you. I'm really stammering over my words already today, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. So anyway, my thought process is I have 5 short story books. I don't know if anybody can see that, but there's some horses over here. But yeah, I have 5 short story books that I'm done with, and I want to take them to little free libraries. And my thought on this is that I would like to pick mandatory 1 book from each little free library that I have to read in the month of March. So whatever I find in these 5 little free libraries, those are going to be my TBR for the month of March. So let's hope that there's some decent books in the first 5 places I go. That horse is laying down, taking a nice little nap in the sun. All right, so I guess right now what I'll probably try to do again is insert the covers of the books. I just wanted to go over the ones that I'm going to get rid of here. The first one is the Vampire Archive. That one is basically 20 short stories by 20 different authors. I think the title pretty much says it all. It's about vampires. So if you're into that, it's going to be pretty decent, right? The other book is going to be Capital Crimes, London Mysteries. So that one is 17 short stories by 17 different authors. And basically, again, it's a bunch of crime mysteries all around London. Let's see, the third book is Not Safe After Dark by Peter Robinson. 19 short stories and 1 novella, all by Peter Robinson. 4 is Exit Wounds, which is 19 short stories by 19 different authors. And it's basically just crime mysteries. And then finally, the 5th one is Deep Waters, Murder on the Water. And these are 16 short stories by 16 different authors, with water being the theme behind each story. So I guess if water's your thing, this is your book. Oh, okay. So something else I wanted to talk about is my plans are in each video to just put a quick Bible verse. And my thought for that is whatever the video is about, if there's anything in that video that relates to any type of scripture, I'm going to post that. Sorry, I'm walking up a hill here. This is killing me. So the very first video was Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. My thought on that, because I'm such a witty person, is in the beginning, that's kind of what I'm doing. This is the beginning of my journey on BookTube. And God created the heaven and earth. So I'm creating content. I know it's kind of goofy, but it's a Bible verse that I felt, it's a Bible verse that I felt that was kind of similar to what the video was about. So that's just an example of kind of my thought when I'm posting these Bible verses. Did I mention this hill's killing me? Probably shouldn't have recorded going up. All right, I think that's it for now. If I think of anything else, I'll edit it in. Maybe I'll have some thoughts when I'm actually doing the driving around looking for these little free libraries. But until then, take care. Bye. Okay, well, today's the second day of this video. We are now going to start actually visiting some of these little free libraries, and I'm about to pull up to one here. Again, what I'd like to do is I'm going to choose one book out of this free library that I have to read for next month. So I'm going to pull up to that now, and I'll show you guys the little free library, and let's hope that there's actually something I want to read here. Okay? All right, we'll see you in a bit. One down, 4 to go. Here's the next one. All right, so we're down to 3. First 2 places were actually good choices, so far I've dodged a bullet. Let's go see what this one has in store. And then there were 2. All right, let's see what we can find in this one. Okay, we're down to our last one. The last little free library that I hit was quite brutal, and to be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to reading that book, but it literally was the best thing I could find. And I'm pretty sure I said I wouldn't want to read romance. I'm not quite sure that this is a romance, but it's clearly a love story. Oh, all right. Anyway, let's hope this one's a little better. Here we go. All right, well, I just wanted to give a final thought on this little free library video that I did. As of right now, I've already put it all together with the exception of this part. And I just wanted to get on real quick and just say that the video did not come out anywhere near what I had envisioned. I will say I have tweaked it so that it is a little bit better. There was a whole section that I took out just because it was so bad. But yeah, it's not quite what I envisioned. But I guess I'll just have to learn from what I did here and try to improve on it next time if I decide to do something like this again. I always say you don't know until you know, right? So that's kind of where we're at. It was a lot of work. Spent way more time editing than I wanted to. I really need to get better at just being able to, off the cusp, speak my mind and just flow through it all and stop cutting in and cutting out just because it's just too brutal. Yeah. And I have to say I'm not going to go and redo it again now. So yeah, I just wanted to get on, say thank you to anybody who did actually make it to the end of this. I do appreciate your time. And I guess I would just say, does anybody out there, or is there anybody out there that has read any of these books? Or are there any of these books that actually look interesting to you? I'd be curious on your thoughts. All right, I think that's it for now. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.